Yeah, don't know what to say. The Geisha bot is destroyed. Just kidding. It's obviously right here, but there were some issues. So this is one of the reasons I'm not a crazy big fan of epoxy sculpt. And if you'll notice, this has been curing all night, 24 hours, and look at this. It's still soft. It never cured. It didn't have enough catalyst. Um, I don't think I made a mistake. I'm pretty sure I did a 50-50 mix. You'll notice all the other stuff is rock hard. And I mean like rock hard. But this is still gummy as all get out. I guess it wasn't maybe quite a 50-50 mix. One of the things I like about green stuff in Milliput is when you mix it, you know it's mixed. Look at this. It's a huge blob. The head, pretty much a waste. Hey, who's that? Mark! What's going on, sir? So, yeah, I can see some elements of chat that come in if I happen to be looking. Oh, well, he dropped off. I guess he's gonna lurk. Um, yeah, look at that. There's stuff in here. So not quite a disaster like I put in the little thumbnail, but certainly not great. Which means I got to scoop all this stuff off, or it's going to create problems for me later. But yeah, kind of a quick update. I'm just going to sort of. Who came on? Who came on? Jibber jabber something in chat real quick while I've got my eyes on the screen. So, yeah, I'm just trying to get rid of this stuff. I had a little bit of a boo-boo with the putty. Um, that cured. That cured. But all this part here, anything on the butt? Oh, thank God the butt's cured. The legs and the part of the head and part of the chest did not cure. And I guess that's probably my fault. Maybe I didn't realize that I didn't mix enough of the catalyst with it, the hardener, but I'm pretty sure I did. But it's so hard to tell. It's virtually the same color when you mix it up. So I don't know how I managed to do that. We'll call it user error. I'm not going to say it was the material. I don't know that for sure. But I am the one who ultimately put this stuff on there. I should have known. I just ordered, for those interested, some the outfit for this thing. So I picked out a number of swatches of Japanese patterned fabrics to use for the kimono, and I still haven't sorted out if I'm going to do the traditional, like which shoes I'm going to do for it. I'd considered the man. There's a lot of stuff on here. I'll just sketch those out. So here's what I'd considered. You can draw on this. I think you can probably see it. I don't know who dropped in. I'm just looking at the screen right now. If you want to say something, I can read it. I'll give you about 10 seconds to type something while I'm staring at the screen. But while I'm looking for my Sharpie. There we go. All right. So there's two types of shoes I'd consider for this. The first is, and I'll draw a little foot. The first is a shoe that looks kind of like this. Basically a big, kind of a square block. And you've probably seen these before. And it's got the toe goes in here and the other foot goes in there. And you got something that looks like this. I don't know if you can make that out. And then the other one, well, I should draw on something a little bit nicer than this. Let me see. Have I got something I can draw on that looks nicer? Like paper. Paper. Well, I guess I'll just keep on pulling the putty off. So I'm not super happy about this, but you know, stuff happens. It's to be expected. You make mistakes, you fix them, you move on. Um, I don't need to get all of it out, just enough to where it's not going to create a problem for me when I'm layering other stuff on top of it. So that's a pretty good amount. Okay. So the last thing I need is for this thing to just get to a point where it's finished and I pick something up and it just falls apart or something weird happens to it. And like I said, a lot of this is going to be covered up, but that doesn't mean I want it to look sloppy underneath either. Especially these little areas where I really wanted to put a little more focus on. I think that's probably good right there. Good news is, it's not a total waste. I'll be able to reuse this. I just need to put the catalyst in with it. So, if you'll note, and I don't know if you can see it on camera, this is slightly different. The color is slightly different from what's in here. So I know I did something different to it. Let's look at the other one. And you'll note it is also lighter than what's in here. So I'm going to guess I just need to make it darker. We'll do a part two. And hopefully that catalyst will kick in and the hardener will harden it like it's supposed to. Which means I'm going to end up with a ton of putty left that maybe I won't be able to use, but maybe I can. I don't know. What's up? Saw 3 people watching. Cool. This is not going to be a super long video like last time. I'll probably cut out after 30 minutes, but this is just sort of like I'm fixing a mistake while I have an opportunity. Where's the hole? There it is. Gotta find the hole. Let's prop her up. Okay. Trying to make sure it's nice and. I mean, are these even labeled as hardener? And let's see. Compound. It says A part and B part, but it doesn't actually tell you which one is the hardener. I'm fairly certain the black one is, but oh well, whatever. We'll figure it out. This is why I don't like epoxy sculpt. Fan, I need the fan. It's getting hot in here. Not in a sexy way either, just plain hot. All right, so this is well mixed. It's well mixed. I know because it's getting hot in my hands mixed. All right. So let's fix our little mistake here. First, let me put a little bit on her back here. I'm gonna build up that back area. Start with the shoulders. Just smooth that in. Maybe fill in this little area here. Sometimes stuff just takes longer than you expect. But I do have kind of a timeline I'm working with. The clothes will be here, or the fabric for the clothes will be here on Saturday. So today's Thursday. I'd like to have this at least to a point where I can at least start trying to fit it or just complete it. Let's fill in some of this stuff here. Fortunately, the majority of this did harden, so that was good. I'm going to keep that kind of... All right, switch over to a softer tip. Brushes everywhere. Yep, I know. I gotta clean. It's awful. I'm embarrassed. I've just been busy with work, and you know, not my full-time job making models. It's just something I like to do for fun. So I kind of do what I can when I can do it. Let's see here. That would be a fun job. Be a fun job. All right. Sucks because I had a nice, decent shaped head up there earlier, and now I don't. But that's okay. I think we'll just, like I said, do what we can. We all just do what we can. I wanted to have a foundation to start putting a face down on this thing. I don't know if I want her neck quite that long. We'll call this the forehead area. Back of the skull. Again, here a lot of this will be covered up, so not super crucial to get perfect. Just want to get it to a certain level shape I'm working with here. I might rotate this head down a little bit. I don't know. It's probably okay like this. Probably most of the hair is going to be covering that part, so this will be a little bit lower down. Let's smooth out some of the stuff down here. On some of the cracks. And we'll add a little to that back section to even it out. Oops. Let me move this out of the way. Okay. Okay, that's pretty even. Let's put a little bit of the butt back on here, lower back. Well, you know what? We can make these into butt cheeks. Let's do that. About the right size. Little more here. Make a kind of a teardrop shape. Lima bean, I don't know. And mount that there. It might look big to some folks, but it's actually there's a lot of leg here that's not sculpted in yet, so they're actually quite small. The buttocks. And don't have to worry about too much detail. I'm more concerned about just the overall shape as it's going to be sitting underneath the fabric. I don't want it to be too severe either. Okay. That looks good. Hey, what's up, Kujin? Yeah, I know about work, that's for sure. I work probably about 50 hours plus a week, and then I get to do this. I'll even catch myself after work in the evenings, just kind of dozing off. Like after the day's over, I'm beat, man. Sometimes I have to force myself to come in here and do this, especially when it's hot like it is right now. Oh my God, it's just the worst. So let's see, coming along. Give everybody a little rotate. So here's where I'm at. Not too bad. For anybody that jumped in late, at the beginning I was explaining that a bunch of the putty didn't cure last night, and I ended up having to go back and fix it. None of the stuff on the head had cured, none of the stuff on the legs had cured. You can see where I kind of scraped a bunch of it off. Okay. And this is all soft, so I want to make sure I get as much of that off as I can. It's not even mixed with a catalyst, it looks like. So that'll be an issue for me later. But this is gonna be kind of a quick video. I just came in here to take a look at it, see how well it hardened, and sure enough, a bunch of it didn't. So it's all about just fixing it, waiting for it to dry so I can go to the next step. But like I said, I did order the fabric for the costuming, which is pretty nice. I'll post a picture of that on Instagram so everybody can see which one. I haven't chosen which one it's like a pack of 6 different patterns, and I'm gonna mix at least 2 or 3 of them, but I haven't decided which ones yet. I was originally gonna do something very subdued, but after looking at some of the patterns and colors that were available, I really like some of the brighter colors, and I think those will probably look best with this. But right now it's just, I'm just fixing it. Ugh, gross. What a pain. Sometimes you just gotta fix what you broach. Getting harder to see these holes. There we go. Yeah, my hands are all sticky now. So kind of a 2 steps forward, 1 step back situation today. I'll tell you right now, what I'm gonna do is add some mammaries, some chest elements here. Try to put in a hint of a clavicle, a little bit of the arm, some of the leg muscle. Try to make that a little more mechanical looking. Like I said, this right here, I might build up some of it, but for the majority of the part, what's going to happen is, let's see, if I had, wish I had some, you know what I can do? Let's do something interesting. Maybe I can do this on screen. I don't think I've ever tried this. Hold on a second. Let's see. All right, I'm back. Normally I'd do something like this digitally, but I haven't got a very high-tech setup in this room, by my standards anyway. I mean, I got lots of nice little tools and stuff, but I don't have a computer in here. My old house, I used to have a computer and all sorts of techie stuff, but this one I've turned into more of a little project studio. Hey Mark, you're back. What happened to you? No, it's not milliput, it's epoxy sculpt. If that's what you're asking, I didn't quite catch that. All right, let's see if we can do this. This is like I've only doing this with you guys because you're special. You're special. So let's see if we can make this work. I don't know. This will be kind of a first. Usually I would do this digitally. So let's see if you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. So I had Chick-fil-A today, a salad. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Chick-fil-A. For those of you that live in the States, maybe. I don't know if they have them in the U.S. I mean, outside the U.S., but. So here we go. Doing some clear. Clear. Here's the plan. Let's see if I'm looking at the screen and doing this at the same time. So we've got the body. Oops. Here we go. The body here. Arms here. Leg here. I'm going to add some more to this leg. Add a little bit more to this torso area. And then here, I'm going to add some little banoonies. And then the headdress is going to be like all this right here. And then over here is the fan. And then here will be the sword. And then the way the dress is going to look, it's going to have like, I forget what they refer to, the obi, I believe. Is that big white belt they wear. I'm going to try to drop this off the shoulder, and then she's going to have some big drapey sleeves, and I'm going to bring it over to this point and this point, split it so you can see part of this leg like in the picture. And I don't know if that helps. And then this will be the other drapey sleeve. 4 inches tall. No, this one is 10 inches tall. I don't know if that's what you were asking. It's hey, oh, your predator. You're saying something about your predator. Okay. But just to give you an idea, this one's right around 10. So not little. Probably biggest one I've made so far, actually. Well, I take that back. The Hinox was well over 10 inches. And the Zelda rock creature, the Talus, that thing was over a foot and a half, about a foot, yeah, a foot and a half tall. So, yeah, I've made bigger stuff than this for sure. This is just a little bit more complicated. But I think I'm gonna leave it like that. I want this to harden up so I can add the details I want later. And I just needed to get it to a point where, huh? Boom, 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 she's working. All right. Where is it? All right. So I'm gonna let you guys go. We're right at 26 minutes. I'm glad some of you made it. You know, it's not like this is like a big secret, but I don't post it because it's just whenever I can get to it, and I just don't have the time to edit and make notifications. And my schedule's real crazy right now during the week. That's why I usually don't do anything until the weekend. But I did want to kind of get a good start on this before the fabric came in and get it to a point where I can just start adding the details. So this is just the bulk up. Yeah, thanks for stopping in, Quijin. You too, Mark. And I think I saw Silver on there. So we'll talk again later, guys. I think I'm glad that I caught that error in time. And, you know, we managed to make actually a little booty progress, so that's good. Filled out the chest a little bit more, smoothed it out, got the head, you know, sorted out. Too bad about the legs, though. I did want to do something with that. I could do it now, but man, it's just too damn hot in this room. Yeah. 1/18 scale, is that what it is? Yeah, 10 inches sounds like about 1/18 or 1/16 possibly. All right, guys, we'll talk again later. The next sculpting stuff that I do, it's probably gonna be a little more fun and basic. Morgan's got his monster weekend thing going on. I'm probably gonna put together a little cutesy, chubby little monster out of EVA and some foam clay for that, for, you know, grins. And put this one on hold for a little bit till I get the fabric and stuff. But yeah, the next sculpting I do will probably start being a lot of those little miniatures for that game I've been working on. And those are the ones I wanted to do in a way that was articulated. So that was the whole purpose of that ball joint video, is to kind of get everybody prepared for what I'm going to be doing with those. It's just a little bit of research for making those. And those guys are going to be about that tall, maybe 4 to 5 inches, like unarticulated, like little G.I. Joe figures, because you're going to be able to move them around the whole house and play with them. And it'd just be cool if they could, you know, at least move some of their joints. That's something I just kind of thought up later. That wasn't my original intention with that game, but, you know, I thought, hey, it might be fun. And anyway, with that game, you can use your own toys if you want to. So I thought if I'm going to make my own, they may as well be posable too. But anyway, let you guys go. I keep saying that, but I haven't let you go. Thanks for stopping in. You're the best. All right, later.